Am I the asshole for correcting my roomie about her meals when eating out? I love my roomie very much. She's a wonderful person, and I consider her family. We've lived together a few years now, and we're both pushing 30. My roomie has a digestive condition that will cripple her with stomach cramps if she eats even a little bit of dairy. She also doesn't eat meat, but she can do eggs and some fish. So as someone who loves food and cooking, I found it very easy to cook for the both of us. And she's always so grateful about it. We go on a lot of camping trips together. We really love it. Several times now, on our way to a camping trip, we'd stop somewhere to get something to eat, and she'd end up doubled over with horrible cramps by the time we got to the campsite, and we had to pack up and turn around. Because I cook a lot, I have a better idea of what's in most food than she does. But when we first ate out together years ago, I pointed out something had dairy in it to the waiter, and mentioned she couldn't have dairy, and she asked me politely to not do that again. So I didn't. Well, last weekend, we went on a big kayak camping trip. We had just gotten off a ferry, and were having a last hot meal at a little restaurant, when she ordered something with brioche bread, which unlike most breads, has a lot of butter in it. So I said, "Don't get brioche, it has a ton of butter." She shot me a dirty look, and asked the waiter, who had to ask the chef, who confirmed it did, and she got a substitution. She was pretty peeved at me for correcting her about her meal in front of the waiter, something she has asked me not to do before. Here's the thing about this trip though. We were going to camp overnight at Posey Island, a tiny island marine park off the coast of Friday Harbor, one of the San Juan Islands in the Puget Sound. The island has only 2 campsites, and we'd rented both for 2 nights. So we were going to be getting the whole island to ourselves, and one day was the lowest tide of the month as well, so we'd be getting some excellent tide pooling in. There were 4 of us on this trip. Her, me, another friend, and my girlfriend. At this point, we'd woken up at 2 a.m., driven 5 hours, taken a 2-hour ferry that cost $70, and were gearing up to paddle a few miles over the harbor in the early morning cold. We'd all taken time off work, which was hard for us, and the only reason we'd taken such an early ferry was so we could paddle over early in the morning when there were less boats in the harbor, because Roomie is afraid of kayaking near large boats, and honestly, none of us love it. So after we did all that, I wasn't willing to turn around, because she didn't want to be told she'd ordered something with dairy in it. And the way the ferries worked to the San Juans, we'd be waiting maybe days to get on without a reservation, which was set for the day we were leaving. So am I the asshole for correcting her about her own dietary restrictions? Edit. I feel the need to point out that while the trips have been ended before, due to dairy slips, of the 5 or so times it's happened, 2/3 were not her fault, because she ordered vegan food, and we camp a lot. A lot. Basically every weekend of summer, and many weekends in spring and fall. This has happened fewer than 1 out of 10 trips.